Wish TV is focused on family and the community and is committed to sharing the stories of those who are making a difference every day. From the All Indiana Podcast Network and Wish TV, this is Behind the Eight Podcast.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Behind the Eight. I'm your host, Cody Adams. This is a podcast where we, let you behind the curtain a little bit and introduce you to some of the people that you may not see, you may not know. And today, we're doing the Intern edition. 3 of our lifestyle interns hanging out with us today. We have Addison, Lauren, and Abby all here hanging out with us this summer. Thanks for being here, guys. This is awesome. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
So let's start, and we can kind of work our way down the line. Everybody jump in. It's a conversation. But what led you guys? And be totally honest, it doesn't hurt my feelings any way, which way. What led you guys want to do an internship, specifically with lifestyle here at Wish TV this summer?
You guys want to go first?
Sure.
Well,
this is Addison, by the way, just so everyone knows.
Hey guys. Honestly, I want to work in lifestyle in the future. I want to be a host. I want my own show. And finding lifestyle internships are actually really hard. Like, you can't really look them up on Google. You have to know somebody who knows somebody. So when Alan came to the job fair, my teacher recommended him. I just gave my resume and Taylor emailed me. So that's how I'm here.
Lauren?
I also met Alan at a job fair. I don't know if we went to the same one, but I gave him my resume there. I want to do producing in the future, so especially like entertainment shows I'm really interested in, so I thought this would be a good opportunity for me to learn the skills and what goes into it.
Abby?
So I did not meet Alan at a job fair, but I was actually applying for the sports internship with Ross, and then basically, he needed me before my softball season was over. So he CC'd Taylor into an email and was like, hey, we got this girl who might want to work this summer.
Let's be honest, you lucked out because nobody wants to deal with Ross Bolin all summer long. We'll just say that up front. And I know that because he's not going to listen to this, so we can say whatever we want. So you guys have only been here. Abby just started this week, literally, because your softball season, you played at Indiana Wesleyan University, and your guys' season came to an unfortunate end, so you were able to start. But Lauren and Addison, you guys started last week, so let's start with you because you guys got to go with us to Carb Day. We did our shows live out at Carb Day. What was that like as far as an experience of getting to kind of see, for the lack of a better term and super cliche, how the sausage is made and what things look like behind the scenes? Because it's very different, obviously, maybe than what you expected.
I didn't know what to expect. This probably sounds like really bad, but I didn't even know Indy had a racetrack.
Hey now, whoa, easy.
I know.
That's fine.
I know. Like, I really I'm not into race car driving or anything like that. So I felt like I was living under a rock. It was actually really fun. I like watching you guys in your element. I really thought both of you were gonna be like mean, if I'm being so honest. Like, when I came in, you guys just had straight faces, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is not gonna be a fun summer. But I feel like after I got to meet both of you guys were super sweet, like super nice. Like, I was like, okay, I feel home here.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
I know about IMS, and I've been to the Indy 500 every year with my family. So, so going to Carb Day was really fun because I hadn't been there in like a long time. I don't know the last time, but getting to see like how you guys do like out of studio segment work and like seeing it like go like it's really cool that it's live there. Like, you can just go live on like at the Speedway. But it's been really cool to see like the control room and how like the studio runs and like just how I guess everything's interplayed with each other with the interviews and then breaks and then how that all like goes together and seeing all that. But yeah, Carb Day was so fun. I really love that.
Abby, I'm curious, you've obviously only been here a couple of days with us and a long summer to go, but your thoughts initially on, I guess, how things go as far as it being a lifestyle show. It's obviously very different than, the hard news thing. We're a little bit more loosey-goosey, for the lack of a better term.
Yeah, I loved yesterday. Today's only my second day.
Right.
But yesterday was really fun getting to go out with Marley, going to the Bottle Works Hotel and getting a tour of that, which was crazy. And then I don't know, just I'm the type of person I want every day to be different and just to experience as many things as I can, even if it's not sports. Like, I just want to learn everything. And I don't know, Peter's been good teaching me stuff. So
Producer Peter, who has been a guest on Behind the Eight, you can find those other podcasts on the All Indiana Podcast Network. But Peter's really good about delegating with interns. And so if you're out there and you know your parents are listening, or maybe you're listening and you want to be an intern, I'm telling you, you are going to get something out of it. We put the interns to work. We want them to get the experience that when you leave here, you guys can say, oh, I got to do this, and I my hands were in this, and I have something tangible and viable that I can show a future employer. Now, granted, there is some grunt work in that, obviously, as well. Like, I think Lauren and Abby, you guys did dishes today, right? Which we do. People may not know this. We do the dishes every single day. So when we have all these chefs on that come on and cook, people are like, oh, who does the dishes?
They should do their dishes.
Some of them do. But part of what we do hospitality-wise, we want people to come in just like you guys did and feel at home. And we don't want them to have to come and put in a ton of work in this. And so Felicia and Peter and Taylor, our boss, and myself, we all do the dishes on a daily. And one of the benefits of having interns is I don't have to do the dishes for like 6 months, which is pretty awesome.
Or clean the freezer.
The freezer.
Bad. It was.
Oh, the freezer.
It was deep.
It's rough.
There was bacon stuck. Like, we had to literally pry it open.
Hey, now. The fridge. I clean the fridge out. Like, I usually try to clean it out at least once a week, but sometimes it doesn't. People don't know either. The kitchen and lifestyle is a working kitchen. Yeah, real kitchen. So I guess. And we kind of have touched on it a little bit, but what is it that you guys hope you get out of this internship? What is it that at the end of the day, when you go back to whatever you're going to after this? I know Abby's kind of in limbo on where she's going to be at school because she's going to grad school, and Lauren, you'll be going back to IU Bloomington. Addison, you'll be going back to IU Indy, I presume, correct? So, or UIndy, excuse me.
They're both the same.
So what is it that you guys want out of this?
Somebody else go first.
Okay, for me, well, Taylor, our boss, is talking to us about like producing a noon segment or a noon show. I mean, so I'm really curious of getting that out of this experience, like being able to like see full producing with that, and like just because since I want to be a producer, I'm most interested in that aspect of it. But I'm really curious about like being versatile in news and like lifestyle, how that all works with production and like on screen work and everything. But yeah, getting something I could like have, I guess, something tangible or like something I can show to future work employers.
Yeah.
Something like that I definitely want to get out of for my resume.
Nice.
I know Marley talked to us yesterday about if we're ever like out in the field, if she finishes in one take or something and she finishes early, that we have the opportunity, we can do stand-ups. And I want to be in front of the camera, so having that opportunity, and she's great at what she does. I mean, I've watched her for so long, even at Purdue games and stuff, so being able to be in the car with her and learning from her is just, I'm like fangirling a little bit. And then
we fangirl over Marley as well.
Also taking it in and just learning from her and being able to potentially get some things for a demo reel and stuff moving forward.
Which you got to do at Carb Day, right? You got some demo reel stuff. Yeah.
I did. It was actually a really good one too. So watch out for me. But same. I definitely want to get my reel together. I need to have backup options. I do want to be versatile though. I do want to learn how to do everything. I want to learn behind the scenes, even though I talk about I don't want to do it. Like, it's still a good skill to have, because when I do, apply for jobs, I want to be like, oh yeah, I can do this, and this is why you should pay me the amount that I need.
Yeah.
So, being able to just have all that under my belt, like, I want to be a well-rounded candidate, and I want to build my connections. We've met a lot of people, and I know how to talk to people, so being able to just keep those people in my back pocket, even if I ever needed something, whether it's a chef or a DJ, like, just having that person to come back and talk to.
So I'm curious, because for me, I knew very early on that I was going to do something in this fashion. Initially I thought it was going to be sports, but when did you three kind of figure out or decide that this was a path you were going to go, that you were going to want to do whether local news, broadcast journalism, sports broadcasting, lifestyle, whatever it may be, what was it that kind of said, hey, this is the direction I want to go? Because you're all three of you are like incredibly young. So.
You go.
Okay, so for me, it wasn't like a passion I had like from the start, but in high school, I took a film class and I was in like extracurriculars like theater and I like photography, and so I kind of fell in love with digital production in that way. So going out of that, I applied to IU with a media like major. And so that concentrates in film, television, and digital production. So I was really interested in like the aspect of like storytelling or like hearing about people's stories and just having it in a video like medium. So I first like fell into love with film, and then I like television too because it's always like it's kind of more, it's up to date, it's relevant, like you can talk about newer things, and like even with like TV shows, I feel like that's, you can have your own stories too with that. So yeah. I wanted to do something within that area field. But I definitely got into like wanting to do producing with like, because I like planning and I like booking people and being a producer, like having to reach out to people. I think that's really interesting to me. And so I'm a co-director of entertainment at IU for the television station for a program, and I'm part of the entertainment program for that. So through that, I've learned I really like it, and so I'm trying to continue that.
I love that because listen, before the next two of you go, my brain does not work in that way. I literally need people to hold my hand like I'm a 5-year-old child and walk me through things. That's what makes Peter and Taylor and Alexi on All Indiana, those producers and those people, so important to me, is that I'm allowed to just go out and act like an idiot because I can trust that they have done the work that needs to be done so that I can act like an idiot. Addison, go ahead.
Yeah, for me, I've always loved the camera. I love the attention. I modeled when I was younger. I was on commercials. Like, I did it all. So originally, I really thought I was going to be a plastic surgeon. Took anatomy. Absolutely hated it. And then I visited my friend at her J school, and I fell in love with it. And then I came to my school, and I got to sideline report, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I love this. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about this, but I love this. And so I got to host our Good Morning Greyhound show. And then I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. Like, I can see myself doing this for the rest of my life because it's something that I have a passion for. And, like, I feel like with jobs, like, if you're not in love with what you do, you're not going to enjoy it. So if I don't like it right now, I know I'm not going to like it in the future. And that's something that I was really, like, set on. Like, when I came to school, I needed to find something that I was going to, like, fall in love with.
Sure.
I started school as a bio pre-med major.
What?
I wanted to go to med school and quickly realized that was not for me.
Yeah, good choice.
But
probably not. Honestly, you probably should have stuck that out. But
the money.
But like in high school, never took any like journalism or anything. I was very science and math dominant, and then got to school, quickly decided that was not the case, and then took this life calling class where everything was kind of saying I should work in sports, and then I was like, well, I don't want to do sports management. So then I found a major called multimedia communications that I never even heard of, and I was like, man, I don't really know how to write very well. Got better at it, and then fell in love with it. And my school was so small that I got like literally all the opportunities with sports. I got to do men's and women's basketball broadcasting, all of volleyball, and then all of postseason broadcasting, which was on ESPN 3 and ESPN Plus. And then I got to do basically like every sports article that was written for my school. I either wrote or edited it. I hosted a podcast for 3 years and was the student sports director for our school, and just got to meet so many people with like the athletic department and my major, even though it's really small. But got to meet a lot of people and literally fell in love with it, and now I'm like obsessed with it and learning about all these broadcasters and all this.
I love it. Okay, we got just a few minutes left, and we've talked a lot of business, but I'm curious about you three as human beings. So, people are walking outside, sorry. Addison, will start on my left and go all the way to the right. Let's talk about things that Addison likes to do outside of this internship, outside of school, outside of work, outside of whatever. Like, just fun. Addison, what's she doing on a basic day? Hang on.
I'm into anything cows. I love cow print.
You're literally holding a cow print cup.
It's all over
It's
my
all in
computer.
the laptop.
You should see my room. It's cow themed. I skateboard. Yes. I don't know if you guys know what junking is. Like,
No.
I'll show you guys a picture, but like, it's like, let's just say I have a case and it's like all these charms on the case and stuff. I do a lot of that. I'm very creative. I draw, I paint, I read books now again. I just started into reading. Yeah, I literally do everything, even when I'm not at school. Like, I run my own community groups. I'm very involved on campus. I'm a social butterfly. I love to talk and meet new people. And I love to hang out with my friends. I like to go out, too.
Nice.
Yeah, that's me.
Lauren, what about you?
For me, I'm a big, like, I watch a lot of television, and I like, just like, on Netflix and everything. I've been doing a lot of that lately. I'm watching like School Spirits right now. It's really good. It's good. I have like 2 more episodes left. And I guess also besides this internship, I'm doing a marketing job I have remotely from campus. It's for our newspaper. And also I had a crew car wash job since like I was a junior in high school. So sometimes I go in for shifts for that.
I'm so jealous and here's why.
Yeah.
I wanted a crew car wash job so badly when I was like a freshman or sophomore in college, and I could not get an interview like at all. Like they wouldn't call me back. I would call them. They'd be like, "Oh, the manager's not here." I couldn't get one.
Did you ever lie? Like, that sounds bad, but like
Lie? No, I only tell the truth, Addison.
Oh, well,
No,
not.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I mean, like, okay, let's just say you call a couple days earlier and be like, ask who the hiring manager is, and then you'll like call back like a week later and be like, oh yeah, I'm calling back for an interview if you didn't hear anything.
No, but that's really smart.
That's really
I
smart. It
should've done
works.
that.
It works if you ever need a job.
All right, beyond crew car wash, what else do you do?
Ooh. Beyond that, I mean, my house has a pool, so I like to go swimming.
Go to your house.
Yeah.
No kidding.
It's not heated right now, though.
That's
so
fine. It's gonna get warmer. LSL party at Lauren's parents, I presume.
Ice plunge party. But yeah, I like also riding my bike. I need to bring my bike back from Bloomington, actually. I haven't done that yet. And then I want to get into reading too. A lot of my friends do like book talk or like booktube. So they really like, I want to get into it because I want to talk about books with them. So definitely reading has been something on my list to do. And then I like watching the Cubs and the Pacers.
Oh, okay.
I like, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a
go
big-
Sirs.
Go Sirs. But yeah, I've been a big Cubbies fan. I went actually for my 21st last year. I went to a Cubs game.
Nice.
So, and it was against the Brewers.
Hey,
So, and we
I mean,
won.
that's perfect, right? Crushing
Yeah.
beers and crushing brewers. I love it.
Yeah.
Abby, what about you?
I am always watching sports.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, I just know like the most random facts. I'm like a sports encyclopedia sometimes.
I love it.
That's what my friends call me. And then if I'm not doing that, I'm shopping. I love going shopping.
Okay.
And then I wake surf a lot in the summer because I
Nice.
live on the lake. So I just hang out on the lake all summer, basically.
Yeah.
And then my dog. I have a dog named Cody. He just turned 2. So I
Awesome.
hang out with him.
I love it. I love it. Well, we are so excited to have the three of you all summer long. I don't know your exact end date. I don't think you guys know your exact end date either. It'll basically be when your key card stops working, I presume. But we're excited to have you. And Felicia, myself, Marley, Peter, we're all open books. So ask us anything, and we're more than happy to help out. Thank you guys for listening to Behind the 8 podcast. Intern edition. We're going to hang out. We'll have another one coming up next month, of course, obviously, and introduce you to more people here behind the 8. And for other podcasts, yeah, go ahead and say bye.
Bye.
There you go. Check out the other podcasts on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network. This is Behind the 8 Podcast. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And connect for even more on Facebook and at wishtv.com.